Throughout history, legends of monstrous sea creatures have captivated human imagination. But among all the terrifying beasts of the deep, one name stands above the rest: Leviathan. This colossal creature, described in ancient texts, mythologies, and even modern interpretations, is said to be the most powerful and deadly being ever to roam the oceans. But what exactly is Leviathan? Where did this legend originate, and could there be some truth behind the myth? In this video, we'll uncover the chilling origins of Leviathan, its significance in different cultures, and the terrifying theories that suggest it might still lurk in the depths of the ocean. Are you ready to dive into the abyss and uncover the secrets of the deadliest creature ever imagined? Let's begin. The origins of Leviathan. The story of Leviathan dates back thousands of years. One of the earliest references comes from the Bible, specifically in the books of Job, Psalms, and Isaiah. In these texts, Leviathan is described as a massive sea monster, nearly impossible to kill, with impenetrable scales and the ability to breathe fire. Some interpretations suggest it was created by God as a symbol of chaos and destruction, a creature so powerful that only divine intervention could defeat it. But the Bible isn't the only place where Leviathan appears. Ancient Middle Eastern cultures, including Babylonian and Canaanite mythology, also describe monstrous sea serpents with godlike power. One of the closest parallels is the Mesopotamian myth of Tiamat, a primordial sea dragon defeated by the god Marduk. Many scholars believe Leviathan and Tiamat share a common origin, representing the eternal struggle between order and chaos. As the legend spread across civilizations, Leviathan took on different forms, sometimes a single monstrous serpent, other times a multi-headed beast with supernatural abilities. Leviathan in different cultures. While the biblical and Mesopotamian accounts are the most well-known, the concept of a gigantic sea monster exists in numerous cultures. In Norse mythology, there is Jormungandr, the world serpent, an enormous creature so large that it encircles the entire earth. According to prophecy, Jormungandr will rise from the depths during Ragnarok, the end of the world, to battle Thor in a cataclysmic fight. Similarly, in ancient Greek mythology, the Kraken, a massive sea monster resembling an octopus or squid, terrorized sailors and could drag entire ships into the ocean. Though different in appearance, the Kraken and Leviathan share the theme of being virtually unstoppable forces of the sea. Even in Japanese folklore, creatures like the Yumabozu, ghostly sea spirits, and Ryujin, a dragon-like god of the ocean, reflect the same fear of an all-powerful aquatic entity. Across all these stories, one thing remains consistent: Leviathan and its equivalents are symbols of destruction, chaos, and the unknown power of the deep sea. Could Leviathan be real? For centuries, scholars, sailors, and marine biologists have debated whether Leviathan was purely mythical or based on a real creature. Some theories suggest that ancient civilizations, encountering massive sea creatures like whales or giant squids, might have exaggerated their size and danger over time. The megalodon, a prehistoric shark that grew up to 60 feet long, is often linked to Leviathan. Though officially extinct, some believe that deep-sea regions, still unexplored by humans, could hide massive creatures unknown to science. In 2014, deep-sea researchers recorded a 9-foot-long shark being eaten by an unknown predator, sparking speculation about a much larger creature lurking in the depths. Another possibility is the Leviathan melvillei, an ancient predatory whale that lived millions of years ago. This monstrous whale, named after Leviathan, had teeth over a foot long and was capable of taking down other massive marine creatures. Even today, new deep-sea species are constantly being discovered. Could it be that Leviathan, or something like it, still exists in the uncharted depths of the ocean? Modern sightings and theories. Despite being considered a myth, there have been eerie reports and alleged encounters with Leviathan-like creatures in modern times. One of the most famous cases occurred in 1965, when a Japanese fishing vessel off the coast of New Zealand reported seeing an enormous, unknown creature rise from the water before disappearing into the depths. The crew described it as serpent-like, over 100 feet long, with jagged teeth and glowing eyes. In 2013, researchers using deep-sea submersibles in the Mariana Trench, the deepest part of the ocean, detected strange, unexplained movements on sonar. Some claim these anomalies could be signs of an undiscovered deep-sea predator. Some theorists believe that Leviathan might not be a singular creature, but rather an ancient species that once thrived and now exists only in the most hidden corners of the ocean. Others suggest that what people perceive as Leviathan might be glimpses of colossal squid, rare whale species, or even massive, unknown predators that science has yet to document. Leviathan in popular culture. The terrifying legend of Leviathan continues to influence modern pop culture, appearing in books, movies, and video games. In literature, Leviathan has been depicted as both a godlike force and a monstrous sea creature in works like H.P. Lovecraft's horror stories and modern fantasy novels. The idea of an enormous apocalyptic sea beast appears in games like Final Fantasy, Subnautica, and the Leviathan axe from God of War. Hollywood has also embraced the legend. Movies like Pacific Rim, Godzilla, and The Meg showcase giant, unstoppable sea monsters inspired by Leviathan. Even in religious and philosophical discussions, Leviathan is used as a metaphor for unstoppable power, political control, or the unpredictability of nature. Despite being an ancient legend, Leviathan continues to captivate people, proving that our fear of the deep sea, and what might be lurking there, is as strong as ever. So, what do you think? Is Leviathan just a legend, or could there be some truth behind the stories? Whether a mythological symbol of chaos or a real-life undiscovered predator, the idea of Leviathan reminds us of how little we truly know about the ocean. What if something even more terrifying is still waiting to be discovered beneath the waves? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the mysteries of the ocean, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more mind-blowing stories. See you in the next video.